So in this today video we are going to see the scheduling, different types of schedules. Okay, so schedule is nothing but it's a mechanical process for setting the various planned activities in order to by fixing the starting and finishing date of each part of an activity. So here I will tell you what is the activity. So later we will discuss detail about the activity, but in this scheduling activity terms is existing, so I will tell you what is the activity. Activity is nothing but which consumes the resource. Okay, so it is a task, so the task consumed by the resource, so that task we are going to say it as a activity. For example, if we are constructing the single house, so in the construction of single house, the first activity or first task will be cleaning of site. Okay, to do the cleaning up site we need the time, we need the resource in terms of manpower, and we need the amount also. For cleaning up site we will acquire the manpower and we will pay to them. Okay, so it consumes, the cleaning up site is the task, so that task is consume the resource in terms of time, cost and manpower. So such task we are going to call it as a activity. So schedule, here what I have said, it is a mechanical process which decide the starting and finishing date of the each part of the activity. Okay, so it will decide the starting and end or finishing date of the activity. So how when we are going to start the cleaning up site, that time or date it will decide, and after that when it has to be finished. Okay, so this is the scheduling. So here around 5 schedulings are there. So first one construction schedule, second one material schedule, third one labor schedule, fourth one equipment schedule, and last one is the expenditure schedule. Okay, depending upon their name only we can see that easily. Construction schedule, construction schedule is nothing but it will schedule the all these three remaining, means material schedule, labor schedule, equipment schedule and expenditure schedule will count under the construction schedule. Means it gives the overall view of the project work, means when we are going to starting project, how many manpower are required, how much materials are required, what all are the equipments required to complete the particular project. So this is the overall scheduled date for a complete project. So it includes many activities or many sub tasks. Okay, and coming to the material scheduling, so here material scheduling is nothing but it only deal with the material arrangement. Okay, so what all are the materials required for a particular work and in what quantity, how much quantity we need it. Okay, so here one format is there how they are going to schedule the material in a construction site. So here in the this corner, means your left corner, name of the project, location of the project. Suppose name of the project will be the construction of residential building. Location of the project maybe it's nearby any places like Gandhinagar or Jayanagar, like that. And this is year when you are going to starting in 2019, and job number, it is depending upon the colony number also we are going to refer. Our job number is nothing but if we are done previously 4 to 5 buildings are constructed, then this will be our 6th one. Okay, like that. So here in this table serial number is there, description of material, means material which all are required is cement, sand, coarse aggregate, steel and timber. Okay, these are the basic materials required to do the any civil work. And quantity, how much quantity is required to complete that particular project is mentioned over here. So 15,000 bags cement, in terms of bags we are going to measure. Okay, and next sand coming to the 25 cubic. Okay, then here coarse aggregate also for 6,000 cubic meter. Next steel we are going to measure in terms of ton. Okay, 2,500 megaton we required, and timber 65 cubic meter. So this is the quantity of materials required for our particular work. So how we are going to calculating this, means when in the 15,000 bags, how much bags is required for the first week. So we are starting on a March. So first week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the first week working day. In the first week we are working the 4th day. That okay, in that first day we take the 100 bags of cement and 250 cubic meter of sand and 100 cubic meter of coarse aggregate and 10 ton of steel. Okay, so here timber required for first day is nil. So this is like that remaining days which we need the materials are arranged in this form. Okay, this is for the overall March month and this is for April week and this is for May, like that. So how much day material is required for the particular day or particular month we need to calculate. It is very important. If you are not going to do this thing, there may be a chances of over flow of the cost. Okay, because non-availability of material on the right time or right day, there may be a chances of increasing construction. Okay, so we have to initially we need to plan this material schedule format. So next, coming to the next one is the labor schedule. So labor schedule, here is the format for labor schedule. Okay, same, the name of the project will be existing, location of the project, year and job number. Here instead of material, here they have mentioning the labor. So masons required, barbender required, carpenter required, skilled labor, unskilled labor. Okay, these are the category of labors or manpower required for any construction work. So this is the first, means we are starting our project on a March month and these are the week, number of days in a 1 week. So this is the 1 week and this is the first week. In the first week we are going to take this much of masons, barbender, carpenter and skilled labor. Understand? This is the first week. This is the second week, third week and fourth week. These are the 4 weeks will exist in the March month and these all are the manpower required in that particular month. So similar way we are going to do for remaining month also till our work is finished. Okay, up to that we have to maintain this labor schedule. So next one come to that is equipment schedule. Equipment schedule is also important because in mega projects, so we need to utilize the equipment also instead of using manpower. For a multi-story building, for lifting up a load or lifting up a materials, we used to hire the crane. Okay, we are going to use crane for lifting up the materials, all those things instead of manpower. Okay, and apart from this thing, for mixing of the concrete in a huge amount or large quantity, we are going to use the concrete mixture. So manually we will eliminate where there will be a mega projects. Okay, so for the mega project we are going to use for equipment only instead of using the manpower. Manpower is there, but for the limited period only we are going to use the manpower. Okay, so for that, so this is also very important to know the equipment. So for our work, the equipment required is here bulldozers is required for the excavation while doing the excavation, and truck for the removing of the earth, okay, excavated earth, and concrete mixture, and tractor, traveler, crane. All those things are these are the some equipments which will generally use in any construction work, and in the same manner we are going to distribute the number of equipments required or machinery required while doing the work. Okay, so this is all about the equipment schedule. Next, last one, the expenditure schedule. So expenditure schedule we have to see in this form. So this is the format of expenditure schedule. So name of the project, job number, location of the project, amount of administrative approval, allotment for the year, means administrative approval. Once our project estimation is ready or once our work estimation is ready, we need to get the approval from the administrative. Okay, then expenditure return for that month, and a particular month we are going to take some advance. Okay, to execute the work. So that also we need to mention here. So weekly expenditure we have to mention, monthly expenditure up to the end of the year. Okay, and expenditure up to the year including previous year also. So total expenditure, weekly expenditure we have to maintain, monthly we have to mention, and yearly we have to mention. Then total means if your project was taken around 5-year construction, so expenditure in that particular 5 year we have to mention here in the total expenditure. Okay, and remark, if any you have the remark like balance of the amount or extra amount, all those things you can mention over here. So this is all about the scheduling. So scheduling is nothing but it is the mechanical process which will decide the starting and finishing date or you can say time of the particular activity. So activity also I have said, activity is nothing but it's a task which consume the resource may be in terms of material or manpower. Okay, then there are the few schedules, first on construction schedule, material schedule, labor schedule, expenditure schedule and equipment schedule. So construction schedule is combination of all the remaining 4 schedules. Okay, in the construction schedule we are going to maintain all the scheduling like material, labor, equipment, expenditure, all those things, and particular remaining schedules are dealing with their particular direction only, means equipment or concentrating towards the equipment only. Okay, and labor scheduling concentrating toward the manpower, and next one is the material scheduling, it concentrating towards the material required for a particular work. So this is all about the scheduling.